In a small village, tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the city, there lived a kitten named Tuffy. Tuffy wasn't like the other kittens in the village. His fur was patchy, his ears were a bit too large, and his eyes, though full of warmth, often made him look startled. Other kittens would tease him, calling him ugly and avoiding his company. But Tuffy had a heart of gold and a dream that outshone his outer appearance. Tuffy's human, an old woman named Mrs. Thompson, adored him. She saw beyond his appearance, recognizing his intelligence and kindness. She often joked, "Tuffy, one day you'll be the smartest doctor this village has ever seen." Tuffy would meow in agreement, as if he understood her words. When Tuffy was old enough, he decided to take his matriculation exams. He studied hard, staying up late into the night, paws deep in books, his little mind absorbing all the knowledge he could. But when the results came, Tuffy was devastated. He had failed. The other kittens laughed even harder, mocking him for aiming too high. Tuffy's spirit was crushed. He felt like he had let Mrs. Thompson down. But the old woman was not disappointed. She held Tuffy close and said, "Failure is just a stepping stone, my dear. What matters is how you pick yourself up afterward." Inspired by her words, Tuffy decided not to give up. He began volunteering at the local clinic, where Mrs. Thompson worked as a nurse. The sight of patients intrigued him, and he watched intently as the village doctor, Dr. Harris, treated them. One day, noticing Tuffy's keen interest, Dr. Harris gave him a tiny doctor's coat and a stethoscope. "You may not have passed your exams, Tuffy, but you've got the heart of a doctor. And that's what really matters." Wearing the coat, Tuffy felt a new sense of purpose. He started assisting Dr. Harris in small ways, fetching herbs, organizing the medicine cabinet, and comforting nervous patients with his gentle purrs. He even began to learn from Dr. Harris, who saw in Tuffy a determination that was rare. Years passed and Tuffy's knowledge grew. The village came to love the ugly kitten who had now become a symbol of hope and resilience. Despite his initial failure, Tuffy never stopped learning. He might not have had a degree, but in the eyes of the villagers, he was their doctor. He was always there to help, day or night, with his little doctor's coat and stethoscope, a smile in his heart if not on his face. One day, a severe epidemic swept through the village. The regular doctor was away, and there was no one else to help. Tuffy stepped up. Drawing on everything he had learned over the years, he treated the villagers with care and precision. His efforts saved countless lives, and the villagers' respect for him grew even more. Tuffy had gone from being the ugly kitten who failed his exams to the beloved village doctor, proving that true success isn't measured by grades or appearances, but by the impact one has on the lives of others. Mrs. Thompson, now very old, looked at Tuffy with pride. "You did it, my dear. You became the doctor I always knew you could be." Tuffy, now a wise and experienced cat, purred softly, knowing that he had found his true calling, not in passing exams, but in healing and helping others. And so, the ugly kitten who once faced failure and ridicule became the heart and soul of the village, reminding everyone that determination, kindness, and a little bit of love can turn even the darkest moments into a beautiful journey.